Okay, let's see if you sound like a robot today. We do not sound like a robot today, so you know what that means. Hello, Gengis and all wings of the web. It's actually back with another live stream. How's it going, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. We're back. We're back again. Adjusting mic levels here. For another Diablo 4 live stream. How's it going, everybody? We are back to do some more solo hardcore Necromancer adventuring in the Fractured Peaks as we attempt to maybe finish the Fractured Peaks. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'll go extremely long today because I am feeling some strain in my arm. Probably a little bit too much editing and gaming, and you know, Diablo 4 being a carpal tunnel simulator 2023. We'll see how we do, but yes, that is on the docket. Yo, what up? Hey, Gio, how's it going? Welcome to hell, where the weight of our past decisions may come back to haunt us. Yeah, I'm feeling that a bit too, right? But it's a thing. It's a whole thing. So we'll see. We'll see how long we go, how far we go, and I might be like, you know, maybe I should go outside while the sun's out, because the sun's actually out for the first time in like 3 or 4 days. But yes, we're going to head back in. We're almost done exploring the Fractured Peaks. We did encounter the Butcher on Monday, so by laws of averages, we should not encounter him again for a while, I hope. And hopefully not when I'm, like, suffering from carpal tunnel. But we will see. I'm just like, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what my odds are, honestly, of making it to the end of the game on hardcore, especially not having, like, experienced the game before. So I'm like, okay, I know there's like some chapter bosses I'm told are a bit, you know, tough, difficult, but I'm like, okay, like usually they're not like one-hit kills or anything, so like I hope we'll be able to overcome that. And then the other thing is, I don't know how difficult world bosses are. I don't know how common it is for people to die in world bosses, because I haven't gotten to do one yet. So, you know, these are the things that I'm like on the lookout for, that I might have to be a little bit careful, a little bit, you know, okay, we're gonna just do our best to not get clobbered. I say this, but there's still a pretty good chance that at some point I'm just gonna encounter a unfortunate combination of like champions and elite monsters and just die to that, and it won't even be a boss, and I'll just be upset because, you know, Diablo. Yeah, a lot of things kind of kill fast if you're not ready for it. Yeah. Well, that's why we spent the last 4 to 5 level ups just taking defensive skills. Just damage reduction and defensive skills. After the Butcher, I was like, But I'm a barb, so I'm pretty tanky. I've watched barbarians just like put themselves in the middle of bad and be like, I can survive this, and then go, wait, no, I can't. Which is why I went Summoner. I was like, I'm not putting myself in the middle of anything. I'm gonna put other things in between me and the things I'm attacking, and then I'll try and play it from like a little bit of a distance so I can kind of learn the enemies and their movesets and stuff like that. So, you know, that was my thing. It's also why I think I went with Demon Hunter for my Diablo 3 hardcore character. Was I just went like high mobility, just keep everything away from me. Yeah, just stay back. But how's it going? How are you, Gio? How are you, my friend? Okay. We can get the game launched here as well. I'm just, you know, impressed with us for having survived the Butcher our first time through, you know? I thought that was gonna be the end of days. In fact, I'm sure in like the 5-minute clip I grabbed of us fighting the Butcher, 3 healing potions and 1 oh shit button in and not having a solid, like, strat on how to fight him, I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna die here. I could feel the jaws of death closing in, and I still am not 100% sure how I will face the Butcher in, like, different dungeon layouts. I'm good. How you been? Not bad. Not bad. You know, it's been some busy days. But I'm trying to find a little bit of time for myself. When I'm not doing this, i.e. editing and streaming and stuff like that, or work things, I'm playing Fallout 4 for the first time, and I didn't even like do missions last night, really. When I did it, I'd unlocked the ability to make shops in my settlement, so I just kept hopping around, building shops and assigning settlers and spending on my money, and then selling things to said shops I'd set up so I could build more shops. And that was like an hour and a half of me just doing commerce. Not even fucking doing anything in the wasteland. So, you know, stuff and things and stuff. Although, I don't know if you were around last night when I talked about this, Gio. I got an email back from a recording dubbing studio here in the city that I auditioned for last week. So I auditioned for them a week today, actually. And I hadn't heard anything back from them immediately. I'd auditioned for them once before, I think like 2-3 years ago, and I never heard anything back. But I wasn't blacklisted, at least. I didn't do so poorly or so inconsequential that I was blacklisted. So they brought me back to do another audition years later. And while I do not have a role with them at the studio or anything like that, I did receive an email saying that they wanted to bring me in for orientation for, you know, people, like new people that are either working with them or people that received positive comments during their open audition. So they want to bring me in for like a follow-up. So I'm like, okay, all right, yes. Colored me intrigued. I would love to do orientation with you. So, I'm a bit excited about that. I'm rather excited about it, yes. I don't think when I told people about it, they like fully comprehended, at least to me, how big of a deal that was. But it's like, while not getting too, you know, full of myself and excited about things, they would not call me in for a follow-up. Like, they wouldn't give me the time of day if they weren't at least a little bit interested in me or working with me. So, yeah, it's been a long time dream goal to actually do some like in-house recording at a studio for a project. Yeah, I may not know a lot about that kind of stuff, working your way up. I mean, that's the hope. I've done some independent work in the past for audio stuffs and voiceover and that sort of thing, but to actually do something that's like an actual season of something would be very cool. And I also have more experience this time since the last time I auditioned for them. So I've been casting a couple of things since then. Okay, there is one thing I want to test, but I need a big enemy to test it. Like a bear or a werewolf or something. I need and want to test out, so when I was fighting the Butcher, earlier, I thought maybe I was making a mistake in how I was approaching fighting him. Because I thought I kept trying to like jump. We've done this dungeon, yeah? Yeah, because there's no... Yeah, we finished those. Okay, yeah. Because otherwise there'd be a cache inside. Okay. When we were fighting the butcher earlier, I kept trying to jump away from him or to the side of him. And it didn't really... Like, jumping to the side was good if he was, like, charging you or headbutting you. But it didn't really give you much distance when he was just merely attacking and swinging you. Like, his cleave was enough that if you jumped to the side, it didn't really work. And his range and speed was enough that it didn't really get you away from him when he was smacking it. So I wanna double check. When you dodge, roll, or jump, can you go through enemies? Like through/under enemies and that sort of thing? That's what I want to know. So I need to find something that's a bit chunkier. Because, you know, with like ghouls and stuff, it might be like, oh, that's a small enemy, whatever, you go around it or whatever. But if it's like a bigger, a honkier opponent, can you just go through? Would that be a better option, dodge-wise? Because I'm going to need to know this. At some point, the butcher will resurface. The other thing, I suppose I should mention, is I think right before we finished the stream last time, we got a legendary helmet that increases our warrior summons by 2. So we now have even more scythe boys to help us. Even more. Blah. Okay, so. Where have I not been yet? What have I not done yet? I've done all this bomb stuff. I could clear up this area. And then this hasn't been explored, and this hasn't been explored. And we have something over here where I have to give thanks to a shrine. The army grows. That's the plan. I was watching back the clip of me fighting the butcher, and it looked like my skeletons like did a bit of body blocking. For the most part, he was able to kind of push past them. I think the golem did a better job of body blocking, but they did like slow his pathing a little bit. So I'm thinking if I end up fighting the butcher again in a place where I can't kite around an object, I might just keep kiting back and forth through my minions and use them as as terrain. And if I can jump through the butcher... Not really, no. He'll attack them sometimes. I think like if he's fully surrounded and he can't actually escape, he'll attack them. Because he does attack them sometimes, but he doesn't really... he focuses you a lot more. And as far as I'm aware, your... Is this a bone golem? I think it's considered a bone golem. It's not the... I don't think it's the blood one. Blood one's the second tier. My bone golem's taunt does not work on him. I taunted a few times. I was like, oh yeah, my golem taunt. That'll save me. Butcher didn't give a shit. Gave 0 shits about my taunt. So, if I can't taunt the butcher, I'll just have to make it so that he can't ignore my skeletons completely, and that they will just be a wall of bones. A wall of bones between me and the inevitable grip of death. I'm gonna bring this in a little bit closer. Can I do that? Push this further towards. So that's the plan. The next time we encounter the butcher. Now, whether or not that comes up right away. Oh, I didn't even notice you hiding in there. Nice! Willpower. That increases my overpower skill. Yeah? And since I have a lot of fortifying abilities, that'll help. My build is very much about being so healthy and so protected that I deal damage. Man, we might actually get back to the main story. Been a while. Been a long while. But we might actually do it. Today might be the day. Can the butcher show up in story mission, like story dungeons or cellars? Or is it just random dungeons? Because I've talked about this a little bit, but I think I have his number as far as noticing some of the signs that the butcher is around. Silent House. Definitely something quest related, but... Only dungeons as far as I know? Okay. Okay, so we can leave this for next time. Let's go take care of that one side quest and then we'll, I guess, start doing the actual story. Even Nightmare Dungeons, the dude can come in. Nightmare Dungeons are like rifts, or what are those? I don't think I've not done a Nightmare Dungeon. Okay. Well, that's fun. Oh yeah, I remember the bridge. Yeah, okay, I've explored this. I've definitely explored this. Okay, cool. I don't know if I've done the upside, but... I don't know if I've gone through here, but I've definitely done this. So I gotta find that shrine. It'd be nice if my my skeletons would pick up gold for me. They don't pick up loot, but if they could just pick up gold for me. Actually, those were like the cosmetic pets, wasn't it? Yeah. If you got like little pets, they would run around and grab all like the gold and maybe gems for you. But I haven't encountered any of those yet. Maybe my wolf cub will grow up to be a cosmetic pet, and then I can use them for that reason. Fine. How do I
appreciate that.
Pilgrim supply. Nice. We leveled up. Hell yeah, Pilgrim's Prayer. The gods have gifted us with things such as a weak iron barb potion. Which increases my armor by ever so slightly, but we can drink it for just overworld stuff. I like the elixir of fortitude and the armor elixir are going to be real nice for tougher challenges, but I do have 3 elixirs of death evasion. Potentially. Yeah, in D3. Yeah. You had like the Oh, what was there? There's like a infested battle cruiser and a little like golem, a few other things like a lasher. They had a couple. Okay. Now, last time I put points into things like defenses. Many defenses. Now, the question becomes, what do I put my points into? I could put points into reducing the cooldown of my oh shit button. Increasing blood skills, increasing... I do have a lot of... stuff from my minions these days. I could increase their attack speed because there's just so many of them now. You deal 4% increased damage to distant enemies. That's just damage dealt. Okay. I should increase my mages some. They haven't gotten an increase in a while. Increasing their life by some more makes it, you know, they'll last a bit better. Let's do that. All right. Let's see what the story has to offer before we have to head back to town and grind a bunch of shit into reagents.
More strangers in the camp.
Hi. How's it going, everybody? You doing good? Hello, Vigo.
Are you Vigo? I was sent...
Hey! I know what I saw. She had horns like a beast. Strode right past where you stand. To think my mother's trapped in there with her. You let my mother through, sir. Shouldn't you be responsible for her safety?
But we have soldiers stationed inside.
You should be worried about them, too. Maybe you can help me.
All right, May, calm down. What brings you to Yalisna?
My mother and I studied the Haradrim. We were onto something big. But then she ran off. It's not like her to abandon the hunt.
What are these mines? Why are these mines sealed off?
Mines are closed on church orders. They're not safe. Especially not for children.
This is where she's like, I'm 15, Vigo. Okay, well, I need to talk to you then. Reverend Mother Prava sent me.
She did.
The horned woman is the demon Lilith.
No, that can't be. My mother taught me that name. You speak of the daughter of hatred.
Did Prava mention me? She wasn't angry, was she?
There's more than your job at stake here.
Come on. Let's get this over with.
Oh boy. Vigo's like, this is above my fucking pay grade. I just noticed that slot in Vigo's shield. Is that for a spear to rest in? So he can, like, make a shield wall and stab? Is that what that's there for? That's hella good design. I mean, it would suck. It might not be as useful in a one-on-one fight where someone's trying to flank you. But if you're making a wall and you just want to not be on the other side of that fucking wall, you want your spear on the other side of that wall while keeping your shields in place. That's pretty good. Okay, nothing else up here. Pretty sure this is just later on you get like a checkpoint. Get further into the mines once you complete the bridge. No, the elevator. That's all. The elevators are broken. It's just like whenever I'm playing Jedi Survivor, every elevator I come across is broken. No elevators work, no elevators are on the current floor, they're all just busted. Okay, well.
The damn hoist is stuck. We've got to go on foot. Look out!
Hey, that's my mother's charm on your wrist.
It's mine now, girl. She gave it to me when I let her and her friend pass through.
Okay. Don't see why Vigo is so attached to it, but I guess that's fine.
Keep close. Maybe we should go back. Round up the knights.
And leave my mother in Lilith's care for as long as that will take? No. I'm going on.
I mean, there were like 3 or 4 knights just like chilling outside. It wasn't like, it wouldn't take that long to get the ones from the, you know, front of the mines. Did he put up the barrier? Did Vigo put up that barrier for me? Well, I guess he is. And I can shoot through it. Hey, Vigo. That's actually kind of handy. I'm gonna go round out the knights. You guys just chill here for a minute, okay? Got some knights to round up, you know, it's a lot going on these days, and I'm dead. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here that's gonna be better than what I'm already using. Really. So.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
That should be it, right? There's nothing new in here. Okay, cool. Hey, you guys dead?
Beams are too damn old. Shaking like leaves.
Something is actually killing some of my skeletons, and I don't like it.
Dead end.
Don't say that. He might work. Okay, that seemed like I could go through him. He was a decent-sized enemy, and I felt like I went straight through him. So maybe I can dodge through bigger enemies. Provided they're not, like, big enemies, you know? Like, if it's like an Asmodan level character or, like, a siege beast or something like that, I probably can't dodge through it. But I think so long as you can make the distance, you can go through enemies. I hope.
What's special about this place anyway? What would draw Lilith here?
Hell if I know. Prava doesn't tell us anything. No one goes in, nothing comes out. That's all.
Yes?
No lift. The jam must be deeper down.
Okay, well, let's go through the door then.
Locked.
Over here. I can squeeze through to the other side.
Wait, hold on. And there she goes. Enemies approaching. Nowhere to go. The fight's coming to us this time.
These enemies just dropping from the sky.
Open that door, girl!
I've got it!
I mean, Vigo doesn't seem like a coward by any means. At least not as far as, like, fighting normal enemies. He's like, yeah, okay, well, I guess we'll have to fight off, like, these...
That was quick thinking.
Sure.
Doesn't seem like as enthusiastic
Why would
about
your
fighting a
mother leave you
lesser
like that?
primal evil.
She wouldn't. Or she shouldn't have. I'm sure she had good reason.
I have no idea what direction. Oh, hi. I'll take those, thank you. Let me know how hard my mages hit. I know they hit harder than my warriors. Not having more health is probably going to be beneficial.
Damn mine's caving in.
Is it? Nothing came down that time. It might be all the enemies launching mortars at us. Also, I am causing a lot of explosions. Ooh, thank you for the barrier. off that way? Are there enemies that way, or like, what's the deal, lady? Sometimes people get like annoyed by encountering all the dead ends first and stuff like that. But unless I'm actively trying to run away from things, I actually prefer it because then I feel like I haven't missed anything and I don't have to backtrack. But that's just the completionist in me being like, ah, yes, I've hit all the dead ends, which means I haven't missed anything. Don't control enemies, vulnerable, luck. I mean, it's fine. What about the other one? No. Okay. Just a plain old amulet. Don't see a lot of those, just regular amulets.
I'm not dying here. Over there. An opening.
Go!
Oh, okay. Was the cave supposed to be collapsing at that point? Because he seemed very excited. I see. Good, everyone made it.
The tunnel's closed. We're trapped without the hoist.
Look, there she is.
She as in the elevator, or like she as in what? What is it? Narelle? Narelle?
That statue. It's her. The way I saw her.
Lilith.
We need to find my mother.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna backtrack the way we came and climb down, which wasn't available to... This ladder wasn't here 8 seconds ago. Guys, come on, or what? Get over here.
Over there, the hoist. At last, I'll ride out. Oh, hell. A demon. Here?
I don't know how you got in there, you know? It's not obvious to... Like, did you fall in?
Slain? What happened?
Speak with Vigo.
We need reinforcements.
No, we can
What was that?
It came from beyond the gate.
Opening.
The escort. They're all dead. Over there.
Over who? Oh, you. Brendan. Who did this?
A woman. Vigo. It was one of the women you sent. Only... she wasn't human. She was a demon. Like the statue. Claims she mothered sanctuary. It was a damn bloodbath.
The other woman, Venard. Where is she?
She begged for her life. Lily spared her. Let her deeper in. Give up, girl. She's lost. Vigo, You must listen. Steel did nothing. Spells. Prayers. All useless. Go to Corval. Tell Pro. Raise the army. The father. Evil itself. Mocks sanctuary. Do this for me.
He is dead.
I'm done for. Your mother told me this trinket would bring good fortune. You think I trusted her?
She bribed you with it, didn't she? You weren't supposed to let her through at all. But it's not too late. She can still be saved.
Not by me. Not anymore. Prava will know what to do.
You're leaving us? Abandoning her?
There's nothing left to abandon. She's good as dead. I'm sorry, kid.
He really just left us. It's up to us now.
I don't know why this kid is just kind of like... All these highly trained and skilled warriors were absolutely massacred, and for some reason, this one guy, who's the exact same as all these other dudes, was like, I'm not gonna go fucking die for nothing. I'm gonna go raise the Archangel alert. I'm gonna go signal the bat signal because an archdemon is walking the earth, and this fucking 15-year-old's like, I can't believe he just left. How selfish. Listen, I know we're doing the young plucky hero thing, but you're an idiot. I have an army of undead minions at my beck and call. That man had a shield and a spear and nothing else. He's not a barbarian. He's not too angry to die.
Lilith can't be too far.
Lilith showed me the ugly truth of our cosmos, the eternal conflict. Angels and demons have battled over control of all creation for a time. To what end? I ask. And she simply laughed. Okay, well, great.
What is this?
Lilith's blood petals.
How your mind races. Yes, I am Lilith, mother of sanctuary.
Daughter of hatred.
I have what you seek. You hunger for knowledge. You dragged your child all over sanctuary in pursuit of it.
No, I taught her how to survive.
Is that what you want to believe? Drop the act. You have questions. I have answers. I know the fabric of the cosmos.
Everything I've read has warned me against you.
You've read so much, yet know so little. Will you accept my offer?
I don't know. Will you let me try? I want to try.
Your mother is alive. She came this way with Lilith.
How can you be sure?
Sometimes I see visions of the past. I saw them.
What? How?
Lilith's petals. Her blood was fed to me once.
It's at this point, any reasonable person would be like, this crazy powerful person with the army of dead people ate the blood? of a lesser evil? Maybe I shouldn't trust them so much. Perhaps this pale, wandering individual with the army of undead creatures is not as trustworthy as I had initially assumed. You really can't trust anyone these days. Chalk written over ancient symbols, forbidden love. Lilith saw a way to escape the eternal conflict. She tells me it started with the seduction of the angel Anarius. All this time, he was just as fallible as any man. So here's a question. You know, demons are very much flesh. You know, they got a lot of bones and muscles and stuff like that. Lilith is Sanctuary's mother. Somehow I felt the truth of it the moment she said it to those knights. Now I know how. She used Anarius to craft this world, a refuge for the eternal conflict. So like, demons are very, you know, beings of flesh and blood and desire and hatred and all these other things, right? Well, angels are like ethereal sound. So how does that come together to like, you know? Like does Anarius just hum in a certain key and then so it's like, you got kids. Like how does that work? You know, is it like some kind of mystical, like the brown note or whatever, like you just hum in like G major or something like that at a certain frequency, and then suddenly you can make demons pregnant? You know, inquiring minds have to know. I feel like I jumped through those guys. I don't know. All my life I sought the origins of humankind. It was always her. From the union of angels and demons came the first generation of humanity. They were powerful, movers of mountains, shakers of seas. And then they put wrist bracelets or ankle bracelets on all of us, and they capped out our power. Because it was over 9,000 and they weren't happy with that. Okay. I think my testing is affirmative. Big guys, you can jump through. I feel like I went from like here to like there. There was enemies that would have probably body blocked me, and I got it. I did it. What am I doing? Search the way deeper into... Okay, so deeper being down, probably. So let's go not down. Oh, I can look up. Black Lake. Oh, that's... All right, down I go. consume potions. Get more bonus XP. She was so proud in the telling of this part. Lilith and Anarius bore a son together, Rathma. He is wise beyond years, the first to untangle the power of necromancy. She says his lair lies deeper in. Rathma?
There.
I'm a priest of Rathma. Into the cradle. Oh boy.
So curious. You are eager to know why you were spared.
Yes.
Do you have faith in me?
I want to.
Good. For now, all you need know is that we are going to meet my son.
Rathma, the first Necromancer.
He is that, and more. He is the key to my plans.
It sounds like they're searching for Lilith's son, Rathma. Together.
Mother, what are you thinking?
I like how nonchalantly she says, "We're going to meet my son. We're going to stop in for tea. It's going to be a lovely time." Word up, McNerdle. How's it going, Josh? How you doing? Oh, it's the dog things again. I did forget, however, I still have taunt, and it's still very effective on normal enemies. Messing around with a monk on WoW. Ah. Oh, because it's Fire Festival and there's like XP bonuses going on right now or something. I know I always, whenever Fire Festival comes around, I'm like, maybe I should just run a whole bunch of fires to get XP and like level up an alt while I gather the petals I want for like a toy or something. I'm contemplating on how, if I want to put in the work to get extra WoW tokens to put together Diablo... Ah, to get Diablo 4. I see, I see. I haven't had to farm actual gold in some time. Like, I just kind of do it passively as I play because of my auction house mount, but I haven't really, like, put a whole heck of a lot of thought and time into, you know, actually focus farming gold. This goes in a split. What? what hit me, but I sounded like I got wounded. I guess monks with like their statues and their ability to tank, heal, and DPS would make for a good farmer for most things. Plus they're fast and they have some decent decent AoE. Slay Fallen, 1,000. I've killed 1,000 of a lot of things. Okay. Wait, you can do that? Do you know that? Yeah, so this is the way that myself and my friend Az bought Diablo 4. Basically, you buy WoW tokens and you turn them into Blizzard bucks. You like you'll use their credits system across multiple platforms to then buy other things. And you can actually buy, because I think you can just add it to like your account balance or something like that. But then you use that balance to buy things like Diablo 4 or like an Overwatch season and that sort of stuff. And that's what I've done for a few things. And add 15 bucks to your WoW account. Yeah. I bought StarCraft 2 that way. I just farmed money for extra tokens. Yeah. So it's kind of like, if you want to do it that way, with however much time and effort, you can buy the things with in-game effort as opposed to like your actual money. So like, it's not, you know, it's not free. You still gotta spend time on whatever it is. Maybe it's more time efficient to just like work your day job or whatever to get that thing. But at least this way, it's kind of like, you know, it's a little bit of two birds, one stone. At least you're like doing it your way, and you can, you know, eat food and listen to music, watch anime or whatever while you're doing it. Yeah. Venard's record. Lilith opened my eyes to the crimes of Anarius. He betrayed her, banished her. He sapped the power of her children. He's the reason that we're weak, the reason we die. He ruined us because he feared us. We will show him he was right to be afraid.
Wait. What?
Yeah, your mom's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, lady. I don't know how to break this to you, but she's drinking the Kool-Aid. Here, okay. Yeah, I have my friend Az to thank for giving me that little tip. It's not a widely known thing, but you can do it that way. So the people who are like hardcore gold farmers, who just have that shit on lock, can basically buy whatever they want in and across Blizzard games, which is kind of cool. I'm not that great or that far into it, but I have enough of a gold stockpile that if there's something I really do want, like a Diablo or a season pass or whatever, I don't have to spend any more of my actual money for it. Now I do spend money for my Diablo subscription off and on. Sometimes I'll use the tokens for the Diablo subscription. Sometimes I do the 6-month sub. But at least for other things, I kind of get through my WoW subscription, which is nice. I don't spend that much time in WoW as I used to, but I can still sell off all my excess like crafting reagents and pets and stuff like that, and that usually over time just gives me enough. Especially since there hasn't been a WoW, like a gold dump mount this expansion. And if there was, theoretically,
Locked again. Does
theoretically,
know we're coming?
I could afford it and not have to like save up a whole bunch of money. But we're fighting, God, we're fighting. There was 3 of you, wasn't there? Just more than one? Okay, got it. I thought there was more. This is all off of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's one. It's one boss. And I created 11 corpses off of it. I think without even necessarily killing it. So my corpse creation is going quite well.
You've mastered your fear, but I still sense your pain. You miss your daughter.
My magpie. She's scared right now. She must be.
Go. Or stay. It is time to choose.
I trained her well. She's a good kid. Strong. She'll be all right.
You've chosen well, my child. To reach Rathma, we will need to cross a lake at the bottom of these ruins. It requires a ritual. I will teach you.
As you wish, Mother.
Good. You're ready for lesson 1. Blood is the key.
What did you see this time? I don't need sparing. Tell me.
Lilith plans to teach your mother a ritual. One that needs blood. Your mother seemed receptive.
We have to reach them.
I'm getting the inclination that perhaps this whole reason she brought the mom potential was like, I can't use my own blood, it's gotta be human blood, so like, you're gonna have to do this part for me. What the fuck? I didn't step forward, there's no trap there, I didn't see. Weird. Blah. Okay, yeah, you can jump through big enemies. Good, good to know. That was about as big of an enemy as I could hope for. Those dudes are probably roughly the same size as the Butcher. At least in like height and probably width. Maybe not thickness, but like still. Just over here taking notes like, alright, so if I jump at an enemy at this angle, traveling this pace at... Yeah, Crushers look a lot like the Butcher, actually. If I find another Crusher, I'll just jump through that. I know there's freaking shamans. I'm just trying to take care of other problems right now. I'm very surprised that my skeletons didn't die in there. Which is fine. All right. Yeah, I think I've got pretty good contingency skills for most situations. I've covered a lot of bases, and I feel like taunt is like a, if there's just too many normie enemies, and, you know, oops, all right, try and jump through it. I think that works. I want to say it works. There's too many like normal elites and things. I feel like the taunt is where it comes in handy. All right. Venard's research. How silly my idle fancies of yesterday seem now. I believed in the Haradrim, but I was misled. With them as our champions, we can barely survive, but Lilith will make us victors. All my life, I've been searching, but it was me that needed to be found. I'm going to assume that Lilith has some kind of like demonic aura that makes people want to give in to her, because there's not you kind of jump around them, I feel like, rather than straight through, but it's still like you get to the other side of them, so I'll take it. So my skeleton didn't trigger that, but my golem did? Is that what just happened? Do you know what I kind of miss from Diablo 3? The bestiary entries, you know? Whether it was Deckard Cain or one of the other place from, oh, the desert place. I forget the name. I miss the little descriptors of, you know, like the lore and the personality and whatnot of the various demons and beings that live in the dark places of Sanctuary. Oh, inventory as well. Well. Where? My inventory is full. I was watching, what was it? Anthony, is that... That's because of Smosh, isn't it? Anyways, what was it? Oh yes, I was watching the honest trailer for Diablo 4, because Val sent it to me, and I was one of the lines that they had in there was like, you know, watch as you spend hours of time grinding, and then grinding some more, only to realize you're level 40 and still haven't reached Act 2 or something like that. And I'm like, dude, me, relatable. Hashtag relatable. Literally level 41, still in the Fractured Peaks, haven't left yet. I'm not sure what entails Act 1 to 2. I'm guessing once you like leave Fractured Peaks, that is Act 2. But it's just like, Ooh, even more minion life. Damage to enter critical vulnerable. I mean, well, at some point I'm gonna have to replace this ring. I'm just not sure. Resistances aren't as good, but like other parts of it are good. Well, it's pretty well optimized. Does item power do anything for you in the long run? Like, does that matter? Or is it just kind of trying to give you like an average of the stat differences? You don't need to do Act 1, 2, or 3 in any order? That's real weird. Like, if I didn't want to do this stuff and I just followed our Haradrim friend into the dry steppes or whatever, is that considered like Act 2? We got a fear monster somewhere back there.
I need more essence.
Like, you will still need to do all 3 acts to move on. It's just you can do them in any order, which is odd. That is a bit weird, because I'm assuming there's certain... Like, are the acts very connected or no? As far as, like, how the story progresses. Is there a chronological order in that, like, you'll do stuff in Act 2 that references Act 1, even if you haven't done Act 1? Ancient Here we are again.
Area. It looks like the same kind of magic as before.
Uh-huh. And? Demons approach. We need to get through.
I think I can dispel it.
No, no thank you. That's a lot of bodies. Oh, I'm just surviving. I was like, do I have to kill like X amount of enemies or just survive long enough? Looks like just survive long enough.
I did it.
Good job, girly. You know, I skipped more or less everything, so I can't really tell you that part. I see. I'm one of those weird people that plays games for the story, usually, and the exploration, so I tend not to just beeline it for the end. Morning Shore. Level up! Is there more damage or more attacks? I guess we're... You know what? What? I didn't do anything. We're going to increase our, or decrease rather, our blood mist cooldown. Just a little bit. 1 second. It's not much, but we're heading into a boss fight and it's going to be threatening. I did that at the start and end. At the start and end? Huh? Just beeline for the end? Bernard's records. How sweet this taste! Lilith asks me to aid in the ritual, sacrifice a priest from the escort. He had no fight. He just prayed as we made his blood useful. Forgive my hand, I am still shaking. Power dances along my bones. I walk the path of our maker now. Fucked up, lady. Real fucked up. Why is this area like 3 or 4 levels lower than I am? Usually this stuff bounces out more, but... Okay, this door is just open. Convenient. Alright, level 42, still going. And it's time.
Not enough blood. Never enough blood. I will follow you to the ends of Sanctuary, Mother.
A dead priest, a huge gash across his neck has drained all of his blood.
Priest. He must be from the escort Vigo sent. Oh, he's been drained dry. What has she done? There she is.
Hey, Mom. Go ahead. I have your back.
Mother? Nirel? You're just in time. Beyond this lake lies the necropolis of the firstborn. A trove of magic and knowledge. I opened the way for Lilith, but I could not pass through with her. I lack divine element, you see.
Stop.
But I can find it. I'm so close. I simply need...
Mother, stop! Look at what Lilith has done to you. You're writing in your own blood.
My little magpie. She awakened me. She showed me things I can't even put into words. Once I've finished, you will understand.
I don't care what she showed you. Please, let's just get out of here.
Oh, I see. Yes, clever magpie. Trying to lead me away so you can take all this for yourself. This is my discovery, not yours. I will finish these runes with your blood!
Oh, you must stop this!
Look at the gifts she's given me.
Alright, boss fight time. I don't remember what there's like barriers or something, like some weird shit happens. Like blood waves or something. It's been a while. Maybe you should stop while you're ahead, lady. Alright, you're a big one. Ooh, hi. Can I move? Oh god, I'm getting stuck on... My left click is clicking on minions or something in the background. Oh, that's what they did. Yeah, they had little, like, orbs around them or some shit. Okay. Alright. Nope, don't want to stand there anymore. Alright. That was not nearly as difficult as the first time I went through that. Alright. Well, let's see here. And hey, you guys okay? Ooh. Sorry about your mom.
You were protecting me. I don't want to hate you. I'm trying. I really am. We're going to make Lilith pay for what she's done. So we need blessed blood. Go back to your Prava. Get that blessing. Beg if you need to. Whatever it takes. My mother started this damn ritual. I'm going to finish it. Meet me in the Mistral Woods.
Why there?
The Horadrim hid a vault there. Finding it was her life's work. So much for that. Maybe it will help with the ritual. If not, at least I can bury her where she'd want. I need time. I'm sorry. Just leave me.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna beg for you, though, lady. Okay, let's see. What we got here? Mother's knife. Tasteful. Does it say steeped in Vanar's blood and dark knowledge? Ooh. That's something. I guess, okay. I get to just go home now, yeah? How do I... Well, let me zoom out. Oh, there we go. Here. Oh, they let me do both. Okay, I see. Well, I just teleport outside the dungeon? Not letting me. Okay. Well, in that case, we're here then. All right, bye. Sorry about your mom. Awkward. And I think this is like the limit of my knowledge as far as the story goes. This is like as far as I got while playing the beta.
Fair trade. Raise the father.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm not taking back. She can walk for all I care. Well, Prava, things did not go well. Also, Vigo.
See that the kitchen is ready for tomorrow's service. Angels above. You've returned.
I have. Yes. I need a holy blessing to continue chasing Lilith.
The Reverend Mother will want to hear of this, but she's away at Corvalar. Seek your blessing there. Everything is unfolding as Inarius foretold. Soon, he will be free to escape Sanctuary and return to the heavens where he belongs.
Okay. What do you know of the Reverend Mother Prophet?
As a girl, she was sick, plagued by constant seizures. But Inarius healed her. When I met her, I was a sinner. But her faith showed me what I could be. There's no one better fit to lead us.
What is Cor Valar?
One of our defenses against the prime evils. We fight terror with faith, hatred with compassion. We've built the mighty towers at Cor Valar to withstand destruction.
Right. Inarius foretold this?
He was given a prophecy. Light piercing hatred's heart, it said. He knew what it meant. That he was fated to kill Lilith. And when he does, he will be redeemed. And he will ascend to the heavens once more.
Okay. Have I been to Cor Valar? Ah, it's in that reach over there, huh? Okay. Well, let's see. Let's go here first. Take care of the closer one and our one remaining side quest. And then we'll see if we have time to do the other stuff or explore the other area, go towards Cor Valar. Because otherwise, what else is there left? I still have to do the stuff down around here. Or at least here. Because they didn't let me activate that waypoint before. I don't know why, but for some reason I thought Vigo came back. For whatever reason. But he didn't come back. And you know what? Good for him. Good for Vigo. Ignoring his conscience at the betterment of his fucking existence. I hold zero grudges against Vigo whatsoever. Oh, he comes back. Oh, I'm sure he'll come back in the story, but he doesn't return in that dungeon to help get to places. Oh, hello. I hear you out there, you little come back here, you. Oh, we trapped him. We boxed him in. Nice. But I'm not saying anything. Yeah, please no spoilers. I really should add that into like the opening messages of my well, it might already be. I think I said something in my opening messages of like no spoilers. No backseat gaming. And if I require assistance, I will inquire. Some people just like to be like, oh, well, if you just do this, this, and this, then you're done. And I'm like, why would you tell me that? Or people that like to be like, hey, have you gotten to this part of the game yet? Where this really important story moment happens? And I'm like, no. Didn't know that was gonna happen, thanks.
There is something strange going on here. Nerel must be nearby.
Must be. Yeah, I can see how that would ruin the game. Yes, it does. I try to accept it with all the humility I can, but sometimes I'm like, hey, could you not? Just don't. Just don't. Like, I don't want to time you out for the rest of this stream, but I'll do it. Saw my mages attacking something that wasn't taking damage. I'm like, there's another tree or something, isn't there? Alright, well, this is a lot like the other place where I encountered the butcher. A little bit unnerving. But this is a story dungeon, right? You wouldn't make me fight anything in a story dungeon, right? We're at this one again, huh? Are there any... Got a lot of these. He's one of the alpha elixirs. Because I don't want to be like, you know, the guy who's not drinking any elixirs and just hoards them all and then never uses them. Because that's just... makes no sense. By the way, how is the audio balance between like game audio and me? I know sometimes Diablo can err a little bit on the loud side, especially if I get like mumbly, which happens. I'll like start thinking about stuff and then I just kind of go like this and then I'm like, okay, great. So much for audio balancing. Well, I found it.
Stuck in an illusion created by the Horadrim. The portal will lead you through this crude trap.
Okay. I'm gonna finish the other side of this crude trap. But that's the same popper I encountered when I first got to the Fractured Peaks. Before I imbibed any of Lilith's blood or anything, I'd already encountered that. It's been good? Cool. Audio bouncing is like the eternal bane of my streaming existence. When you've got like audio channels coming in from like 3 different sources, it's like, okay, you got the game, you got other people in chat, you've got like audio redeems, and then you've got your own mic, and you have to somehow make it so that all those are like kind of reasonably balanced and everyone can kind of hear everything, but nothing's like too overpowering over other things. With the exception of me, I should be audible above all other things. Because I can stop talking when a cutscene happens or something. You know, people just talking in Discord or like redeems and alerts and stuff are not as mindful of like cutscenes. So if this is an illusion, is any of this gold real?
I'm low on essence.
Oh, hi. Gravewood Wraith, Elite Brawler. Ow! Retron? Oh boy! Helped. I got a lot out of that, huh? Oh, a slide. Those are always fun. Some of you there. Oh, you're summoning trees. Well, that's less ideal. Ow! Attacking me from all the way across the fucking world. Ooh, a legendary. Our first one of the evening. Or afternoon, I guess. Me. What kind? Fire resistance and shadow resistance. Damage to slowed enemies, which I guess could mean frost. Maximum minion life, 19%. That's nicer. Damage to distant enemies. Restore 3 of your primary resource when you crowd control an enemy. Does that count if, like my minions do it? Or, like, you know? You know what I mean? Objection, while not damaged recently, is also nice. I don't use shadow damage, close to enemy vulnerability. Yeah. It'd be a decent side grade. Sure. It's not like an immediate upgrade or anything like that, but it works. I don't know how I ended up at this point of just having so many legendaries, but last time we streamed was kind of nuts. I think we got like a lot of legendaries. An aggressive amount of legendaries, we'll call it. 332, 321. It actually does less damage. Damage to close enemies, damage over time, basic skill damage, plus 13 to all stats, damage to injured enemies. Plus 14% damage to injured enemies? That's a lot. Bloodlance deals 15 times 15% increased damage to its primary target per lanced enemy. Oi, that's pretty good, mate. That's not bad. Each percent of maximum life you heal beyond 100% grants you overpower damage. Next overpower attack 2. So overheal is a little bit harder to track as far as my damage output. Because I get it kind of from a few things. What's the one on this one? Decomposed chain. Overpower damage to injured enemies, 14% as well. Oh, okay, so that one also has that. Critical damage, enemies close. So there's a lot of damage output, but this actually has an effect that immediately benefits one of my primary single target damage dealings. So it's probably gonna go on the list as the preferred of these two. But I would need a really good offhand before I swap that, because this has plus 39 to all stats, and that's insane. I need a really good offhand. I don't think I have any right now. You know, it'd be awfully rude if I come out of this illusion, you know, and then the game just removes all the items I got from my inventory. They're like, yeah, I know those legendaries were fake. Idiot. I guess that life regen is something that I don't know if I had a lot of life regen with my other, no thanks. Ow. That was a very delayed ability from the one I just killed. I don't think I had any other normal life regen stuffs. So that actually will probably help me in just, you know, keeping myself topped off between fights, because I don't think I had any life regen. I don't know how long it takes for that to kick in, though. You know, it'd be kind of nice, but maybe a little broken. Since I can benefit from overhealing with my weapon right now, to get like a damage increase on my overpower attacks. If my passive like regeneration just kept climbing to that 88% overheal in between fights, you know, it'd be kind of nice. I don't know if they let me get away with that, but it'd be kind of funny, you know? Channel all my passive regeneration into damage. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to go through this big red portal and follow the skull dog. Fiery portal.
Relax. No harm will come to you here.
Wait, is this? Is this old Tristram? Vision of Tristram. That's Sitar, man. God, that's so iconic. Ugh. Bloodied wolf. Hello. Who are you?
Who are you?
An admirer of sorts. I saved you in the mountains. You'd lost your horse and crawled into that cave. Would have frozen to death if not for me.
Why are you helping me?
Oh, it's very simple. You want to stop Lilith, and I want you to succeed. But you'll never do that by following the Horadrim.
That voice sounds a lot like...
Their path always ends in fire and death.
Are you... Was it Zoltan Cool? Or whatever? Like, what was his name? What was the name of the guy?
Soon enough. Open the door.
Door. Oh, that's... moist. I don't think I'd ever describe a door as moist, but that was a moist fucking door. That had some suction on it. Bloodied wolf. Why are you telling me all this?
Why are you telling me all this?
To warn you. A day will come when the Horadrim stumble. Don't be there when they do. The portal will lead you to that little girl you're looking for.
What is this place?
Tristram, the Horadrim of old imprisoned Diablo, the Lord of Terror beneath the earth. And then they built this town nearby. You can see how that turned out.
Yeah, not great. Why do you want to stop Lilith?
I like the world the way it was, without Lilith. Her little game of rebellion will only lead to chaos. You've already seen visions of the damage she can do. Yes, I know you have fed her blood. Do you feel it changing you? Perhaps not yet. But as long as Lilith walks in your world, it is only a matter of time.
Her little rebellion? Is this Daddy Dearest? This is someone who thinks very highly of themselves. Whoever they are. Alright.
Back in the Horadrim's illusion.
Dog.
Nerel.
There you are. I think I've lost my way. The same thing happened to my mother and me earlier on. The trail to the vault ends here, so it should be somewhere around in these woods.
Okay. So, you're not still mad, right, about the whole me killing your mom thing? Oh, a rare rogue bow. I guess I might actually stick that in my cache. Just as a little memento for the next hardcore character that comes along.
Someone's toying with us. This place is a maze. Now this. What's that supposed to be?
I'm high? A lot of fucking...
out of essence.
Okay. I guess this... Oh, right, the tree again. This is at the beginning.
I see. The path is different now. The statue was the source of an illusion.
Uh-oh. Game. Game. Game?
Must be close.
Don't you... Hold on. Wait a minute. Attacking something. Okay, just... Stand in this corner. If all my minions are around me, I'm gonna do a quick check. Internet, how we doing? Let's do an internet check. Tab out, do an internet check. That was a long pause. That was a long hiccup. Not funny. I'm not playing games here. I mean, I'm playing a game, but if the internet's having a little bit of a oopsie, then I'm gonna end the stream right now. I'm not playing around. Yeah, your stream was fine. The game on the other hand. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I looked over and my mouse was moving and everything like that, so it was just the game, but. Okay, it says internet is still stable. So whatever that was game related. That was client side. Alright. Watch yourself. I was noticing while I was in that story mission, whenever I hit tab, I got a little bit of a jitter, so maybe it's just coming out of the story scenario. Causing things.
Finally, the Horadric Vault.
What's another dungeon? Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. I can do another one. What is this? Oh, sorry, this is the place. My immediate first question was, what is this place? But this is the place?
Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope. All we need is one book, one spell, to help us cross the Black Lake and stop Lilith.
Okay.
Sealed shut. What of the passage over there?
Pretty door. Why were you and your mother looking for this place?
You assume we're treasure hunters, don't you?
I'm not assuming anything. I just want some answers.
Look, ever since I can remember, my mother took me around looking for Horadric artifacts. It was an obsession. And when she learned of this vault and wanted to find it, I couldn't say no.
Why not?
She was sick. Tried to hide it from me, but I knew she didn't have long left. This sort of thing, the hunt, it made her happy. It made me happy too. You have the answers you wanted now?
No, they get hostile about it. It's not like I fucking killed you. Oh. Right. The old cookpot is lined with rust. A variety of text of local history, old kingdoms, and forgotten faiths. Freaking demon porcupines. Herodic book. Lesser verses of incantations. A worn and dusty book with a faded herodic seal on the cover. Okay. We'll investigate that, shall we?
This is... I think it's written in Horadric code. And here, the same symbol on the door. I have an idea.
Hmm.
You might want to take a step back. Chespith Chut.
Okay.
Let's keep on. Mother was here.
Many of the notes here deal in mathematics and astronomy. Each page is lined with commentary on star charts and prophecy. Journal. Banan brought a book on his visit. The writing is ancient, a scroll from the Vijarai. Loraf will not be pleased, but if I'm to fight by his side one day, I need to study everything. Loraf is wise, but he is curious or cautious. I'll prove myself to him yet. This is back when Loraf was running the show here, huh?
Hey, wait for me.
You're the one just standing in the middle of the room, gawking. Oh, now who's waiting for who, huh? Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Interesting. Can you open this door?
It's the same seal as before. Should be easy enough to break it again. But why would someone use it here?
One way to find out.
Because they were keeping something in.
We can't let anything stop our pursuit of Lilith. I'll open the door, and if we split up, we'll work faster that way.
Only if you stay on this side of the door.
Fine.
What am I looking for?
Don't you know? A book, a scroll, or anything that will help us cross the Black Lake. Chespith Chut!
Uh-huh. That ominous red glow would indicate that maybe something went wrong here. I hear something. Yep, skeletons. Daybreak! I'm glad that we're setting boundaries with our goddaughter. I don't know. Orphan? That's how it works in Sanctuary, right? You kill someone's parents, you just get their kids. Light, dodgence. Shell damage. I mean, it's a good upgrade, but like, but like, it's not well optimized. I'll be at least well optimized before I swap out. It's fine. Come after me. Huh. This is looking a little like someone opened a little, you know, blood magic ritual or something and it didn't go well. What's the hazard, I guess? And I still have to explore the other side of this dungeon too, I'm guessing. Oh, hi, a pit lord. What are you doing here? Let's just like execute that? Because he had more health left for sure. And we're full. Alright. One moment, demons! I gotta go put a few things away. Oh, I officially reached some new stuff. Alright, drop you and you off. And this bow. Is it for another one? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I also need to extract 2 enchantments. And then do some upgrades.
All right, traveler.
Extract the aspect of this wand. In case. And the aspect of this ring. Keep the rest later. And then I am going to go here and talk to you.
And many fine pieces, rare and beautiful.
Oh, it does count the ones that are just in like my... Oh shit, we got upgrades. Ooh, nice. Nice. Okay, upgrade this one so I get a little bit more of that, was it? Life regeneration, maximum, ooh, 2% more on my minion health. Nice. Fire resistance also on this. Damage reduction increase, cooldown reduction, damage reduction. Yeah, this is like my armor. Armor of 1. Okay. Let's craft some new gems. I guess it was level capped. Just make as many as we can. Hold on a sec.
Come back and see us.
Let me, a few of these.
A fine deal.
And then some skulls. Okay. So now... regeneration, armor ups. I've got a few things I could put in a few different places. Can I... if I just jam something else into one of these things, it's gonna remove the, stuff, right? Oh, I can add sockets? How much is it to add a socket? A thing I don't have. Unsocket. Unsucking and gem from, accessory. Unsucking cost. Ah, there's a cost. I was like, where is it? Where's the price tag? Okay. Now, let me see here. If I put this into armor... no, yes, my necklace. I get a big boost on thing. Yeah, okay. I'll put a skull in there. I can't remember what I put inside my ring. I guess jewelry. Resistance to all elements would be nice. Alternatively, I've got armor. Barrier generation, resistance to all. Ultimate skill damage. Can I make any more? No, no.
Shards of the heavens.
There we go. Got 2 of those. Okay, so I'm gonna want at least 1 barrier here. And then maybe another one for all resistance. Or just straight up more armor. Elemental damage or armor? I mean, yeah, okay. Then, what do I have going on? Armor damage taken over time. Maximum life was an option. Damage reduction while control impaired. Damage reduction while fortified 2%. So barrier generation is just how fast I fortify, yeah? But increasing my max health could be better. And damage reduction while fortified. Let's do one of those, and we'll do one of these. While control impaired, and then either another diamond or more health. Where sells more health? So close to over 1,000. All right. Nice. Well, I spent a lot of my gold on that, but hey. What's gold for if not to be slam dunk arena into a bunch of equipment upgrades? Hello, can you just take those are my rare items. There you go. Oh, we do get like iron shanks and the other shit from those. Okay, what about oh, so yellow items now give the lesser quality stuffs as well. Oh. I remember before in Diablo 3, sometimes I would not have enough of like the blue and like gray quality.
I'll take it.
Salvage, because it was just like, oh, you have only been getting yellow items or whatever, so you don't actually, you're not actually salvaging those. I guess okay. So now the yellow items are more valuable because they give you the lower tier stuff in addition to the higher tier stuff. Good to know. Is there anything I want to upgrade right now? I don't think so. Like I could upgrade these pants more, I suppose. Armor, movement speed, after you and after killing an elite, life maximum life, minion life, yeah.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Okay, thank you. Back to the demon Haradram, whatever the fuck place. All you guys getting your little percentages up. But you're happy about that. Oh, that looks... Can I go through there? Not yet. The Herald of Lilith? Hi?
You won't take my master's foot!
Ow! Okay, so she does that. Ow. Tried to dodge, did not dodge. Ow. Difficult to see where she's going with those when she's inside the, like, pillars. Nice try, lady. But I have so many minions to body block for me. And I've been getting myself even more upgrades lately. Ow. Ah, I see it's supposed to explode. Oh, you're stunned. Oh, well. This is good for me. I just have to be, like, farther away from these, I think. Just a decent distance and they explode. It's fine. Okay. Cool. Death Harness. Theories of Rothman.
I was a demon guarding that book. I should take this back to Nerel.
Nerel. Bound in black leather, necrotic runes run along the spine of the grim tome. I'm a necromancer, let me use it. Are we really gonna let the novice use the necromantic book? I'm the necromancer here. Hello? Where would this take me? Ah, I see. Well, I do want to finish off the one area I didn't explore over in the study, but... Are we really going to let the orphan tell us how to necromancy? Have we sunk so low? Alright, we're done. Looking awfully demonic in here. I guess that's after all the demons moved in, though, but you know. So Laura closed the door, huh? I guess that helped, maybe. How'd your exploring go?
More luck than me.
I found this book.
Interesting. This ledger was written by the Haradrim. This is chronicling spells and theories created by Rathma, the first Necromancer.
That's not what we are looking for.
No. But it can still work. There must be a spell in this book we can use to bring my mother back. She knows the ritual to cross the Black Lake.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
It's all we have. My mother will help us through. Meet me down there.
Are we sure about this? There's some familial attachments going on here. I would hate to have to kill your mom a second time. A bronze relief depicting the visage of the Archangel Tyrael hung on a fine cord. The various additional ornaments have been added to the amulet, including one depicting a trio of forbidding ancient gods? Forbidding ancient gods. Yeah, well, sure. The passage was infested with demons.
I thought I heard something, but demons? How is that possible? It couldn't have been the Haradrim. They're secretive, but would never follow such a path.
Well, it could have been an apprentice, Rathma. That can't be a coincidence.
You mean that we found Rathma's book here, and Lilith's going after him? My mother told me once, there are no coincidences where immortals are involved.
What else do I need to do?
We still need a blessing. Perhaps the cathedral could help. You should visit Prava.
Okay, well. And that other door is still off limits, I'm guessing. No? Yeah, that seal's looking a little bit stronger than whatever we were dealing with. Okay, so Prava's up there. And I don't have any means of... Wait, what's this? Oh yeah, the riddle! I still don't know what the fuck to do with this one. It was like... You found a strange note with what seems to be a riddle on it. Beacon of warmth in winter's embrace, patience rewards by nature's own grace. Which makes me think I have to like sit or sleep or whatever, but I don't have the... I don't think I have any of those emotes. Hello, leave dungeon. Zoom in, open chat, invite to group, invite, custom. Taunt, sorry, help, follow, cheer, bye, thanks. None of these really help me. Are there any other ones? Like, thanks point, yes. Oh, there's a wait? Yes. Here. Bye. That might be something. Consumables can be added to this as well. Interesting. Miscellaneous, leave dungeons, and social. Okay, so if I... Oh, did I not... I didn't save that. Hold on. Wait. We'll go to...
Halt.
That's as close as I'm gonna get with that. Okay, so... Where can I go? I could go to here. Go up there. And do this area and get closer to the Reverend Mother. You know, maybe, on second thought, my arm's getting a little tired, and that's the second time that that's happened today. Maybe I
Something forged?
just call it here.
Good salvage that.
You know, second time the game just straight up froze upon getting to another area. Maybe we call it short today, and I can explore this and do the next story bit next time. Because what, we got like 2 dungeons plus story, and that's kind of the end of exploration for Fractured Peaks, beyond the ones that are out here. Wait, there's a Bloodlance? Oh shit, dude! This whole time there was a Necromancer thing, like the one on my knife. I guess I should have looked into some of these, huh? Anyways, maybe I don't risk death quite again, quite so soon. Because I mean, the first time it happened, there were enemies nearby, and they didn't aggro somehow. Fortunately, I mean, I had a lot of minions around me, but even so, and then this time it's doing it again while just like opening up shop and stuff like that. So it's a little distressing, just a little bit. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end off here, and I'm just gonna take this as a universal hint to give my arm a break, and maybe get some fresh air, touch grass, and that sort of stuff. But thank you, everyone, for coming back, checking out the stream. I do appreciate it very much. We'll be back. Oh, jeez. Friday. Yes, we'll be back Friday for more Friend Friday. I think we're doing Mech Warriors that evening. So we're going to have Patrick, Josh, and Jace, as far as I'm aware. And my new graphics card is coming. It's in the country, so now I have to wait for it to arrive. So we'll see how long that takes. I still need to look into potentially getting more RAM for the PC as well. Which, if anyone wants to help out with that, it is on my thrones now. Some people were asking me to make one. So there's a thrones, and it doesn't have sex toys and stuff on it, I swear. It's like computer components and like a cooling it's like a fan slash, what is the term? Slash humidifier, which is kind of A, for just not sweating bullets, and B, for humidity, so that when I'm recording stuff for voiceover things, the air's not as dry. But anyways, those exist if you want to help potentially make it so that I think the last time I was streaming, I checked on, it was probably like GTFO or Mech Warriors or something like that. I checked to see how much of my GPU was being used. Oh no, it was definitely during Star Wars. It was during Jedi Survivor. I checked to see how much of my GPU was being used, and 100%. And I was like, 100%, huh? Oh, I can't go past that unless it's overclocking or something. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see if the new one, the new one, it's like a, it's gonna be a 3070 XI, I think, or TI or something, whatever they're calling it. So it's like one generation ahead, and then like a model better, and then a little bit than what I'm currently using, because I think I've got a 2060 right now. So, you know, which in all fairness is held up pretty well considering the types of games that we've been playing. But you know, if our frames could not drop to like 2 sometimes, that'd be great. And whatever I can do to help Diablo not kill me would be probably for the best, I think. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for me this afternoon, evening. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evenings, a good rest of your week. We'll be back pretty quick here, and there's gonna be more edited content on the YouTube, Discord, Twitter, and TikTok coming your way as always. So if you want to check those out, they usually come out during the afternoon, and I do post them on all those places. All of those links should be in the descriptions below. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's everything. Pretty sure that's everything. Okay. I'll stop talking now. Probably. Maybe. Sorta. Kind of. I have to wait until I actually get back to my OBS screen. Before I can actually end the stream, because it's currently logging me out of Diablo 4, which always takes a minute. It always whenever I click leave Diablo, it always like, all right, hold on. Let me think about it for a couple of seconds. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, thank you everybody. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, nights, whatever the case may be. I do appreciate people coming by, checking out, chatting. It always means very much to me. So I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see all of you in Sanctuary. Not dead. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. All right, peace out.